Okay, so this is something I'd like to do more of, and that is quick tip videos. In this particular video, I'm going to show you how to fix a stuck CD DVD drive in an Xbox OG and an Xbox 360, in this particular case a fat Jasper system. So to skip ahead here a bit, I'm going to show you what's actually going to fix the problem, and that's a CRC belt conditioner. I picked this up for about $10 at Advanced Auto Parts, but you can also get it on Amazon. And it's basically used for repairing or for conditioning belts in cars and small engines. But it also works great on the belts contained in these DVD, CD drives in the Xbox systems, but also in other systems too as well. Any front-loading PC drives or something like the PlayStation 2. Okay, so since one of the issues with these drives is that you can't get them open when they're stuck, I'm going to show you how to manually force open the drives on both these systems and then apply the CRC belt conditioner. So we're going to start with the Xbox OG here. And basically on all these systems, since they only had one particular model, the way to get all these drives open is pretty much the same thing. There's a tiny little hole here in the front, which allows you to use something like a paper clip here. So I pulled out one of the ends of a paper clip, and you basically want to insert that into this hole in the front and try to keep it straight, and then push down. When you push down, you can see how that drive raises up, and then you just lift. There you go. Now the drive is open. Now this will give you access to the belt, and you don't have to take the system apart to apply the conditioner. You basically look straight down here. I know I don't have the greatest amount of light, but you can see the belt. You might even be able to see it moving there in the front. And basically all you're going to want to do is just apply just a little bit of this to the belt. It's nice that this has a nozzle on it, and you just figure out whatever method works best for you in terms of getting the nozzle in there. But and you just want to spray just a little bit on that belt, and then work that into the belt like so. And you'll actually see the stuff actually absorbs into the belt itself. And what this does is it conditions the belt in that over time these belts dry out and they get brittle and they stretch out, and they're unable to basically apply enough force to be able to open the drive when you first hit the eject button. So putting the conditioner on here adds a tackiness to the belt, but also causes it to shrink again and do its job basically as if it was a new belt. Okay, so that should be enough for this system here. And I'll show you that working in a second, but let me show you how to take apart or how to basically get the drive open on a fat 360 here. So on these guys, you want to take off this faceplate. So you want to grab the part from the top here closest to the drive itself. And this one's a little bit trickier because the hole to force the drive open is a little bit more hidden. So there's a hole here which looks very much like the Xbox OG, but this hole only is in the actual case, the plastic case. There's nothing behind it actually on the drive. What you want, this is a light on, a Philips light on DG16. What are they called? Yeah, DG16D2S. So on these particular guys, what you want to do is put the same paper clip here in the second hole, and you want to get down there till you hit something. You just push down, which can require a bit more force, and it's a little bit trickier to hit just right. I struggled with this one a little bit earlier. There we go. So you just kind of work it in there, again, in that slot till it releases, allows you to open it. And this one is very similar to the Xbox OG. In fact, the belt here is even easier to access, and it's got a very big wheel. I don't know if you can see that right there in the front. It's hard for me to see on my monitor what you can actually see. But same sort of deal. We just apply just a little bit of this belt conditioner on the belt like that, like so. And then we work it into the belt by opening and closing a couple times. And that should do the trick. As you can see, you don't use much of the conditioner at all. So a can like this, you could probably do hundreds of these things. And for the most part, all the systems I've done over the past couple of years, I've never actually had to apply the conditioner again, but it's probably a good idea to do it every couple of years. Okay, so let's put this one aside again. Okay, so we're first going to try our Xbox OG here, and we'll get this guy plugged in. Okay, so it doesn't open all that well when it's completely upright here. Actually, let me show you from this angle here. Let's see how this goes. So we'll just hit the eject button here. And there you go, like so. Do it a couple times just to show you. But as you can see, works like a charm. Okay. This is a soft modded Xbox One, Xbox OG rather, which is why it's flashing all kind of weird like that. But I forget what all those codes mean. And then we'll try our 360 here. Word barely reaches into view here, but should still be okay. Okay, so let's just show you this one here. There you go. Nice and smooth. Put it down completely here. There. So yeah, as you can see, it works. I don't remember if I mentioned this earlier, but with this particular system, I actually picked this up on eBay for about 15 bucks. And the reason it was so cheap, and it actually cost 15 for the person to ship it to me, so they didn't make any money on it. But the reason they had this listed so cheaply was because of the stuck drive. And they just considered it a sold as is broken system, when, as you can see, it's just a very simple fix to get some of this stuff, and you're good to go. So in the future, I hope to do more of these kind of quick tip videos. I actually wish I had made this video a year or so ago, because I feel like it's something that'd be pretty useful to people who are having this particular problem and are just frustrated with it. I've seen all sorts of solutions online, but most of them were to replace the belt, and or all these like tricks you can do to force the drive open. But you'll have no problems again if you use the solution that I've shown you here. So there you go. See you guys in the next video.